I've been waking up at 3 a.m. for about 500 days now, because it builds my self-discipline and keeps me energized. So, it is 3 a.m. and it became much more difficult to do it every day. It's stressful, it's hard, but I do it. I started getting up at 3 a.m. in October 2020 because there were a lot of things to do at that day, and I calculated that in order to be in time, I need to get up at 3, and I had to start jogging at 3 o'clock in the morning. Then there was still no scheduled and I could sleep for 5 hours. At that moment I liked it. There was no one outside, everyone was sleeping, I was with myself doing the things I needed, and then I decided to continue doing this. I've just started waking up at 3 a.m. It's not easy, but I think I will get used to it. After 1 year of such an early rise, I greatly harmed myself, since I didn't know anything about sleep hygiene, how to sleep well and how to properly adjust to such a schedule. And I slept for 4 or 5 hours, so I started to have problem with memory, and I severely lacked sleep. I really forgot what I did during the day, and the efficiency of everything fell very much. There was very little energy, and all of this could lead to dangerous moments. When these problems started to interfere with my life a lot, I was stressed. I didn't want to stop getting up at 3. I liked it, but I also wanted to start getting enough sleep and sleep normally, so I began to study sleep deeply.
Конечно, чтобы высыпаться нормально, я должен перестроить свои циркадные ритмы на ранний уровень. Это поможет мне высыпаться.
10 days have passed since I created a new schedule. I really started to sleep well. This is a big treat, so keep going. After 2 months I learned a lot, checked and really started to sleep normally. I continued to delve further into various studies about sleep and shifting circadian rhythms, and at the same place I created certain schedules and rules for sleep. I started going to bed at 7:30 p.m. to get enough sleep. I started following a hard regime that helped me recover, and I started waking up really refreshed. I've slept enough for the first time. This is the best feeling. Also, sometimes I woke up not at 3 in the morning, but at 4, 5 or even 6, because I didn't go to the bed according to the schedule. Sometimes I didn't fully recover, sometimes I did insane loads, but almost 80% of all days I got up at 3 a.m. Each rise strongly pumped me, because in order to sleep well with such a schedule, you need to follow a lot of rules.
These are all the rules that help me sleep well.
Although I slept well, I got enough sleep once a month. Almost every day was a struggle, since I didn't always get up in the right phase of sleep. I got up in deep phase of sleep, in which the body recovers, and it is difficult to wake up from this phase, and therefore most often I woke up broken.
I didn't sleep well last night. This is very tough, but it helps me learn to overcome difficulty and fatigue with.
Thus, I learned to force myself to wake up at any time, choose only what is important to me in terms of good food and habits, completely left my addictions that destroy me and began to live the life of my dreams, only with the help of organizing my sleep and my morning. How to make yourself wake up at the right time? First, you need to determine what time is possible for you to wake up, that is, what time you can get up on your own. For example, you usually get up at 9, but you can get up at 7. And it will not be difficult for you. As soon as 7 a.m. is an easy time for you to get up, then you can go to 6:30 and so on until the time you need. Starting from the possible, from your minimum, and gradually going to the right one, you will soon be able to move smoothly and without damage to the time you need. You also need to determine what chronotype you are, a lark, an owl, or a dove, and then further build a sleep schedule in compatibility with your body biology. You also need to find a reason and meaning for the rise at a certain time. For any reason, you will understand why you should do something that is uncomfortable for you. This will create in you the understanding that everything is not in vain. Any reason will be your why and your energy in the movements and development of yourself. The reason creates in you the desire to receive it. The reason is your location, and the meaning is the point where you want to go. So without a reason why I should do this, you will not understand where to move from to get to the right place. Not having a meaning for what to do, you won't do it. The reason must match the meaning. The reason is your problem. The meaning is the solution to this problem. How to get enough sleep and sleep well? First of all, need to keep dark. Sleep mask, close the windows. Next is keep cool. Ventilate the room. Next is keep quiet. Turn off all notification and ask no one to make noise. Next is keep the pulse at the minimum. Do not worry about anything, just relax. Next is waking up in REM sleep. We have several phases of sleep, but the main ones are fast and slow sleep. The fast phase of sleep is needed to analyze all the information received and process it. Because of this, by the way, we see dreams, and it's also easier for us to wake up in it. Slow or deep sleep is needed to cleanse the body and to restore. There are deep and complex processes, so a person is sleeping soundly at this time. Getting enough sleep is not the same as quality sleep. Getting enough sleep means you wake up in REM sleep, in which your sleep should stop. When you wake up broken, it means most of all that you did not fall into REM sleep and woke up in slow sleep, which is also not very good. But to get out of slow phase into the fast one, you need to light. And last point, good food. The gut microbiome regulates the production and distribution of many different hormones, including the sleep, including hormones melatonin, which is a hormone that allows us to sleep and triggers various processes during sleep. If the digestive bacteria are not balanced, when nutrition harms these bacteria, then hormones are produced in much smaller quantities. The quality of sleep also suffers. By adhering to all these points, you can improve your sleep. All these rules can really help you, so just use it and rush forward.